Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to... Ah, dear God! Haha, gotcha! That's why it's called Trick or Treat, guys. Just played a little prank on you. Wow, pranks are fun. I might just make a whole channel doing this. No, but I am probably gonna go bald one day, so, you know, look forward to more of that, I guess. It's not so bad. Ah, but welcome back to a very Halloween-themed What the Fuck news. As you can see, I tried to make things a little bit more festive. Got, spider webs. I actually don't know if I put these there or if that's just the state of this room. My outfit, of course, and this lifelike replica of Kevin Bacon. Kevin, you are looking terrible. Oh, sorry, that's not Kevin Bacon. That's just a skull. I'm sorry, that was really uncalled for. But no, this is a real human skull. Here's a fact about the human brain that you might not have known. Every brain contains more than 4 neurons. Yeah. Well, you're not wrong. Yeah, I know some other stuff about anatomy if you want to check this out. No. But welcome back to What the Fuck News, where we're not only going to be talking about the weird side of the news that you guys might have missed in the last couple of weeks, but also try to keep a festive, upbeat mentality so that I don't have another panic attack thinking about how bad this year is. Because this is real bad. 2020 is the Percy Jackson Sea of Monsters of years. We expected a lot, but holy shit. But anyways, before that, huge thanks to today's sponsor. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3, Dr. Minchino's Clinical Strength Throat Lozenges. That's right. Hey, do you have laryngitis? I'm totally kidding. Haha, it's trick or treat. I fooled you again. But thank you to the real sponsor, Adam and Eve, who are once again cool enough to sponsor this terrible internet show. No one tell them that they're too cool for me, guys. I'm serious. But Adam and Eve is a sex toy company that sells the best in sex toys, lingerie, and a bunch of other stuff for both men and women. And what's great about Adam and Eve is that they deliver discreetly right to your door in a generic package, so you never have to worry about your neighbor Steve saying things like, "Hey, what's in that Adam and Eve package? Quality sex toys at an affordable price? If you need someone to teach you." No, Steve! And as per usual, the lovely sons of bitches over at Adam... Sorry, that just sounded really mean. What's that? I just lost my sponsorship? Oh, okay, cool. But no, as per usual, they sent me another care package to show off to all of you. And honestly, at this point, I feel like they have to be running out of things to send me. That was a joke, because they'll never run out of things to send me because they're always coming out with new shit. But no, there's a literal chest of sex toys in my room that I don't know what to do with. So anyways, to add to that chest, we have the Fetish Fantasy Masquerade Mask and Ball Gag. You know, this is actually perfect because I was invited to a masquerade ball and now I have something to wear. How does it look? Next we have Eve's Deluxe Thruster. And I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. You can spin it like a sword. Shit, I fucked my spider webs. My spider webs just got thrusted. What the fuck am I doing? No, you know what? That's right. I wasn't gonna buy it, but I saw you spin it like a sword and now it's in my cart, so. And I guess I'm not really sure how to explain or review this one, so. In the words of Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. And finally, we have the Main Squeeze Ultra Skin Stroker. Wait, what is this? Oh, no way. A pocket pussy? Hell yeah, dude. Whoa, is that what they look like? I mean, obviously, I know what they look like. I just meant, you know. This is how you do it, right? What I love about this is when you're not using it, you know, you can just cover it and boom. No one would suspect a thing. Just looks like a coffee cup. You could bring it on road trips, bring it to work. No, don't do that one. Hey there, Thompson, what you drinking? Pussy? Oh, so what are you waiting for? Make sure to check out everything over at adamandeve.com and use code SMITH at checkout for 50% off one item and free shipping in the US and Canada. Do it. Thanks, Kevin. Now on to news. Which I'm not gonna lie, has been absolutely horrible lately, but in a COVID-19 era where some new terrible thing happens seemingly weekly, I'm ashamed to say I think I'm used to it. Like, there was a story the other week of a meteor the size of Rhode Island hurling towards our planet, and I was just like, yeah, no, that sounds about right. So I wanted today to start off with something lighthearted, you know, something positive. And I mean actually positive, not like Trump's coronavirus results, which we'll get into later. But in a world where every song on the radio is either the same shit over and over again, or a song about the moisture content of your genitalia, which I think we all know the preferred version of that song. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, you messing with a wireless access point. Bring a device to connect to this wireless access point. Why that has 700,000 views on TikTok, I don't know. Why I made a TikTok, I also don't know. Follow me though, at Captain Destis. Close second of that song would be the version over Treasure Trove Cove from Banjo-Kazooie.
It's so large and it's so hard. Put this pussy right in your face. Slap your nose like a credit card.
Damn, that shit goes hard. Grant Kirkhope, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry for what you just had to hear. I can't play one of my favorite levels in my favorite video game of all time without hearing that shit now. But yes, in a world where all music just sounds like the most nonsensical bullshit you've ever heard, or music that sounds like a mandrake from Harry Potter screaming over a hardcore song, Vin Diesel, the absolute punk of a man, descended from the heavens and gave us a new song. And if you didn't know that Vin Diesel can sing, well, I got news for you. He can't. Now, when you imagine badass action star Vin Diesel making a song, what kind of music pops into your head? Okay? Now I want you to take whatever you just thought of and just throw that shit out the window and listen to this.
I don't know you, but it feels like I do. And you feel like I do.
Wow, he went from Vin Diesel to Vin regular unleaded in like 2 seconds. I don't know what I was expecting, but it was not that. I just don't see why he doesn't do mumble rap. I mean, I already can't understand half the shit he says anyways, so he'd be perfect for it. Wow, that was really good. What did he say? So what I want to know is, in a world where Vin Diesel is making EDM music and bears are learning how to use nunchucks, that is a real thing. How is it that the most what the fuck news story is everything going on in politics right now? Because I mean, dear fucking lord, by the ribs of Gandhi. And normally I try to steer clear away from political news, but seeing as how we're about to enter one of the most insane presidential elections in history, with two candidates that I don't think I'm overstepping by saying I'd rather vote for a literal can of refried beans than vote for either of them, but it's also been pretty much the only thing that's been going on recently. So yes, as I'm sure you're by now aware, there was of course the news that both Donald Trump and his wife Melania tested positive for COVID-19, which was confirmed in a tweet from Donald Trump saying, "Tonight, Flotus and I tested positive for COVID-19. We will begin quarantine and recovery process immediately. We will get through this together." Yeah, no, I can't do a Donald Trump voice. Well, it would appear as though the quarantine didn't last that long, as the next week he appeared at a rally in Florida where thousands of people showed up without masks, including the president himself. After he was flown to the Walter Reed Medical Center, he addressed the nation again, where he said,
"Hi, perhaps you recognize me. It's your favorite president."
Everyone's reaction when he's like, "It's your favorite president," be like, "Yeah, totally." It's the power of positive reinforcement. I'll have to try that for my channel. Hey, you might not recognize me. It's your favorite YouTuber here. See, now all of a sudden you guys are like, wow, this guy isn't actually that bad. He goes on to say that he was cured by what he refers to as a miracle.
Frankly, they're miracles. If you want to know the truth, they're miracles. Miracles coming down from God.
Even saying that catching the coronavirus was a blessing in disguise.
I think this was a blessing from God that I caught it. This was a blessing in disguise.
And tells everyone, don't fear the coronavirus and don't let it dominate your life. Oh, it's that easy? Oh, okay. You might be a sub-bottom normally, but I'm gonna need you to dig deep and become the Dom Daddy top of the coronavirus. Hashtag fist the coronavirus. Fist it. See, much like Pennywise the clown, the coronavirus can smell your fear. So as long as you don't fear it, it'll just leave you alone. Thank you, President Trump. According to the rally he later attended, the drugs made him feel so good, in fact, that he said, quote, "I felt like Superman."
I took it, I said, I felt like Superman.
And also tweeting that they made him feel better than he has in 20 years. The fuck did they give him? Compound V? Sorry if you didn't get that reference. I've been watching The Boys recently. It's a pretty good show. Anyways, yes, I'm sure that the cutting-edge medical treatment he received was probably pretty dope. But did he just compare himself to Superman? What, you could walk more than 0.02 miles per hour down a slightly declining ramp and now all of a sudden you're the Man of Steel? Holy shit, look at me go. I am flying down this ramp. But no, as it turns out, Trump was put on a few different drugs to treat COVID-19, the most notable of which being dexamethasone and remdesivir, which both sound like the name of a Dark Lord that you shouldn't say the name of.
Do not mock the Dark Lord, remdesivir.
And so far, little is known about the drugs in question, so the fact that Trump is already saying that they're a miracle cure and wanting to give them out for free
I want to get for you what I got, and I'm going to make it free.
is a little bit concerning. Just a tiny bit, I don't know. I mean, I can't be the only person that's seen enough zombie movies to know that this is how shit starts. Especially with drug names that sound like shouts that you learn in Skyrim. But despite a lot of people hoping for the opposite, Trump has apparently made a full recovery, which is probably good, because if he looked any more sickly than he did, he would probably look like the fucking doctor from Lake Hylia in Ocarina of Time. But seriously, if there is something to take from this, if he actually does have it and this isn't just some ploy, because we all know that that would be 2020 enough to happen in 2020, unfortunately, this shit is still very real. If someone like him can get it, you can too. So not only for yourself, but for everyone around you, please still wear a mask. Even if someone is bullying you about wearing it and saying that you have the biggest mask of all time.
I don't wear masks like him. Every time you see him, he's got a mask. He could be speaking 200 feet away from it. He shows up with the biggest mask I've ever seen.
What? What the fuck? So for the love of fuck, wear a mask or I will smack you right in the finger. Yeah, ow, man. Speaking of Trump roasting Biden over wearing a mask during a global pandemic, the next story I want to bring up is the first presidential debate, which happened a few weeks ago. And to recap, for those of you who maybe didn't see it, went a lot like this. Your son is on crack! Your son is on worse crack! But no, I think the best part of the debate was none of it, because it was horrible. What the fuck? Granted, it would have been hilarious if I wasn't from this country. And I would play parts of it back, but I genuinely think it would just trigger people's anxiety at this point. And I ain't about that, okay? I want you to feel safe on this channel, okay? I want to snuggle you like a little bunny and pat your head and tell you everything's gonna be okay. You want some tea? But I think no one summarized the debate better than CNN reporter Jake Tapper, who said,
"We'll talk about who won the debate, who lost the debate, but I can tell you one thing for sure. The American people lost tonight. That was a hot mess inside a dumpster fire, inside a train wreck."
Or even better was the reaction from Star Wars star Mark Hamill, who said, quote, "That debate was the worst thing I'd ever seen, and I was in the Star Wars holiday special." God, I love that man. Another great response was, "That was the worst thing I've ever seen, and I wrote Fantastic Four." Oh no. And there was a ton of these type reactions across the internet, as it was just generally accepted that it was one of the worst things to ever happen. Like, I've never gotten drunk in my entire life, but that debate made me want to move to Indiana, live in a trailer, and become an alcoholic. I already wanted to move to Canada, but that debate just sealed it for me. But anyways, because of the disaster of the first debate, the second debate will reportedly be happening virtually, where the moderator will be given the power to mute one of the candidates if they talk over each other. Which, you know, in theory, sounds like a good idea. But to anyone who's been in a laggy webcam or FaceTime call, it's the fucking worst. Especially between two senior citizens. I can easily imagine it being like, "Okay, now Joe, what are your stances on same-sex marriage?"
Well, I think that every American...
Joe, why are you standing in the corner? We're over here. I'm so sorry about that. Do I just talk into this thing? Okay, Mr. Vice President, again, what are your stances on same-sex marriage? I'm sorry, could you repeat the question? Oh my God.
I can answer that. I have the best answers.
Mr. President, it's not your turn, and please back away from the camera and turn your microphone down.
I can't do that. I don't know how.
I'm still confused. Do I speak into this thing or this thing? Regardless, I do hope it goes smoothly, but at the same time, after seeing what we saw, do we really need to have a follow-up? Update to the story, the final debate actually happened last night, so let's see some highlights from that, yeah?
I know more about wind than you do. It's extremely expensive, kills all the birds. Nobody has done more for the black community than Donald Trump. And if you look, with the exception of Abraham Lincoln, possible exception, but the exception of Abraham Lincoln, nobody has done what I've done. I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark, but I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room.
Darkness, my old friend, I've come.
And last, on to some normal weird news. When I say normal, it's not normal at all. Normal for these videos though, yeah. A British man made international news recently after he lost his penis to a blood infection and then had a new one built on his arm.
What's it like having a penis on your arm?
I can't do nothing. I can't go down the shops with a t-shirt on. I can't go swimming with the kids. I can't, you know.
What the fuck? I have so many questions. But yes, the 45-year-old Malcolm McDonald apparently suffered from a horrible blood infection to his perineum, which, if I didn't know better, sounds like a fancy way to measure time. I haven't seen my family in full perineums. But to those uncultured swine out there who don't know what a perineum is, frickin' stinky brains, you have probably less than 4 neurons in your brain. The perineum is basically the space between your nutsack and your butthole, otherwise known as the gooch. Why does it sound like a really cool radio station? You're listening to 105.6 The Gooch. But the infection eventually spread across his body and made his toes, fingers, and love sausage turn black. He was then mortified when one day his penis just, quote, dropped off onto the floor. No. That is horrible. God, imagine just walking along and it's like, what the fuck was that? Oh, that was just my dick falling off. Don't worry about it. He goes on to say that he knew this was an eventuality, so he just, quote, picked it up off the ground and put it in the bin. Put it in the bin? What bin? I mean, I guess that'd be a little weird to just slide that thing in your pocket, but still, a bin? He then immediately went to the doctor, where unfortunately there was little they could do for him except for apparently roll the remaining skin into a, quote, little sausage. Now, Dick McGee was then devastated by the news and apparently became a recluse who drank himself to sleep for 2 years. Hey, man, it's okay. Take it from someone who has a little sausage. It's not that bad. It was then that he received a glimmer of hope when he was referred to a professor known as the Penis Master that could potentially help him out. God, imagine if that was a title that you had to carry. Oh, I know you from somewhere. Nope, no, I don't think so. Yeah, where do I know you from? Don't know what you're talking about. No, you're the Penis Master! God damn it. But the Penis Master, Professor David Ralph, who previously made a fully functioning bionic penis, had something new up his sleeve that would give Dickless McGee something new up his sleeve. You see my joke there? Okay, all right. Ha 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 ha. At least Kevin thought it was funny. As with cutting-edge medical science, he planned to regrow a penis for Malcolm by doing an arm graft that would take up to 2 years to grow.
Let me tell you the story all about how my penis turned black and fell on the ground. But don't be sad, it didn't do no harm, cause now there's a penis growing on my arm.
In addition to him being able to fully customize his dong, he also asked for it to be 2 inches longer than his original penis. What? Dude, I would have requested it to be like 6 more inches than my original. Are you kidding me? That would have put me at a nice 7 inches. And if you're wondering if he's putting his arm penis to use, no, it's literally just completely flaccid and its only purpose is to grow into a working part of his skin so they can detach it and place it in the right area. So no, it's not like he's like, hey baby, come here. But yes, according to Malcolm, the penis has been on his arm for now 4 years and was supposed to be taken off over 2 years ago, but a combination of missed appointments, scheduling conflicts, understaffing, and finally the coronavirus pandemic has put a halt in that plan for over 2 years. Yeah, I'm beginning to think that that wasn't a doctor you went to and a guy just pranked you to get a penis grown on your arm. That was actually one of the first things I thought of, because what doctor makes a PowerPoint diagram on how he intends to make your arm skin into a penis? And also, missed appointments? You're telling me you're just like, oh no, I woke up too late. I guess I'll get the penis on my arm taken off sometime else. What the fuck? Malcolm goes on to say, people ask me about it when they see me in the pub, and of course people make jokes, but I get it. It's not every day you see a man with a penis on his arm. Of course I see the funny side. I have to. I don't see any other option. Well, at least he's self-aware, you know, like you kind of have to be in this situation. He concludes by saying, I have hopes this penis will eventually be used for what it was built for. Doing it. Well, I hope he has better luck than me in that regard. Anyways, for those wondering, his arm penis is mainly to be used so that he can urinate properly and can't naturally get an erection. But the doctor has included a mini pump hidden in his testicles that can inflate his penis with saline should he want to have sex. And I can't be the only person laughing, imagining what that would be like. Come on, Malcolm, let's have sex. All right, love, just give me a mo. Oh, yeah. All right. Oh, almost done. Just like 5 more minutes. All right, you better get ready for it. I'm gonna shake you rotten. All right, I'm ready. Oh, where'd you go? But that is it for this episode of What the Fuck News. We did it. We made it through another week of life on this planet, guys. Wow. I swear, every day's got me so stressed. It's like... I'm telling you, this is becoming more and more likely as this year progresses. If you enjoyed this video though, make sure to slap your spooky ass onto that like button. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to be told when I make new videos. Also, I've got a couple of new pieces of merch in my store right now. There is, of course, the Karen Watch shirt from my last What the Fuck News. A lot of you guys wanted something to represent Karen Watch, so we got it. It's here. Also, I just put up a new design that I promised to make ages ago and just never did, but it's here now. So get the all-new Don't Put Weird Shit in Your Vagina shirt over at deskmerch.com. No one's gonna buy it, let alone wear it out in public like I just did in my last video. So yeah, also be sure to check out that new video. I talked about Wish ads, and definitely stay to the end of that one because it's something. Also, huge thanks to my lovely patrons who help me keep this show going. Huge thanks to Kevin Bacon for taking time out of his busy schedule to grace us with his presence. I hope you all have a very safe Halloween and a safe election day. That said, I will see you soon for another What the Fuck News. Thanks for watching, and fair winds.